What's up guys, I'm Frankie.
I'm Alex.
And this is F&A Van Life.
Today we are going to be sharing with you our top 5 hacks for full-time van life.
I know, you see in the title it says 10. We have our buddies Forrest and Alex who are going to show you the other 5.
Yeah! So both us and Forrest and Alex live full-time in our mobile homes, RVs, van life dwellings. I don't know what you want to call them, but we've all been living in them and we know some hacks.
So we're going to bring them to you so you guys can learn before you get on the road.
Along with Forrest and Alex, we've been living in our van for almost a year, and so we've learned a couple of tips and tricks that we think are going to help you guys live your most fabulous van life ever.
Let's get to it, babe.
Our first tip is all about heating the van. Now, everybody knows that you should have an external heat source. So we have our diesel heater tapped into our diesel tank. What everybody does that we think is wrong is the location of the heater. So ours, like so many other van tours that we've seen, is under the front seat. The problem with this is that it pumps air into the front section, but not into the back section. And then if you have anything under your bed is gonna be frozen. So we think the better location for the heater is actually under the bed with a T so that it pumps into the back area and also into the front area. And the bonus tip for the heater is all about the remote. When you're toasty warm laying in bed and the whole house is frozen, do you really want to get out of bed, walk to the front, hit the heater on, walk back to bed, and then heat up? Hell no! Get yourself a remote.
Hack number 1, magnets. Do not skimp on the strength of that magnet. You really need a strong magnet. These are magnets as well, and they just come in these little lightweight tin metal cans, and all we did is put 4 magnets each right underneath, and they do not go anywhere.
You guys are always asking the question, where do we go to the bathroom? There's so many different places to go. But hack number 2 is you go outside, and the one thing you need is a shit shovel. This bad boy comes in handy all the time. You just dig a nice deep hole, you go to your bathroom, and then you bury it. That way, nobody steps in it, it decomposes properly, and you don't have to worry about it. Oh man, that was satisfying. Make sure when you guys are digging that you dig at least as deep as the shovel.
And yes, I use it too.
She uses it to bury dead bodies though.
Hack number 2. VHB tape. This is how we installed this panel. There's a bunch of videos on YouTube about how to do this. This stuff is designed by NASA. It's made by 3M. And it's all about the prep. If you prep properly, this stuff is like indestructible. So what we did was, what other people have done, we got aluminum square that's 1 inch. We put a VHB strip in between the panel and the aluminum square, and then another piece of VHB between the aluminum square and the roof of the van. The trick is you just gotta get rubbing alcohol diluted, wipe it down really clean, make sure it's clear, it's dry, and then when you put it on, it's not moving. Once you set it down, that's where the panel is gonna be. So then what I did is I just ran a little bead of black Sikaflex so it would match.
Yeah, nice. So
just to protect the VHB tape.
do me a favor, give that panel a tug. Oh yeah, that bad boy ain't going nowhere.
I mean, when we put the aluminum on, it was so permanently attached, I was shocked. So
nice.
If you don't prep it right, it'll come up.
Hack number 3 is also about the temperature inside of the van. You want to make sure that it's nice and cool when it's hot outside. And the best way to do that is with 2 fans. We see a lot of builds with just 1 and some windows, and yeah, you'll get some flow, but with 2 fans, you can really get things moving.
Make sure you guys get the fans that do exhaust and intake.
You want to be able to suck and blow. So good!
It might be a little loud, but it's so worth it.
Hack number 3, jelly pads. These jelly pads, they just stick right to the material. Does not go anywhere.
It's crazy because you can't even see the jelly pad.
You can. They're completely see-through. Our little Frankie plant stays put. So hack number 3, the jelly pad.
Hack number 4, lighting. So we have several different types of lighting. We have lighting on the ceiling that's fully dimmable, We have lights on this side of the van, and then we also have lights on the other side of the van. And you could turn those on and off with just a flip of a switch. For when you're just chilling out, you could control the different sections of your van.
Hack number 4, exterior lighting. We got these off Amazon. They're pretty popular. They're motion detector, they're super bright. And they're solar powered, so all you have to do is leave them out in the sun. We had them in the back of the van for like 4 days and they still clicked on. So we just super glued a couple magnets to the back, and you can put them low, you can put them high. Anyone's walking around the van at night, they'll show up. So we also got this little inflatable solar power thing. So we were camping in the woods and there was an ex-cop out there. He kind of freaked us out a little bit. He said it's good to have lighting on your van at night, especially motion sensors, so that if anybody does come by, they'll know to get away. But also just leaving this little lamp on outside when we're parked out in the middle of nowhere lets people know that there is someone there, so that they're not going to pull up right next to us and camp out too. So
cool.
Our last hack for full-time van lifers is the in-between shower.
Ooh, hack number 5, huh? Mm-hmm. So what's the in-between shower?
We have a whole video about how to take a shower in a van, but sometimes you just don't have enough water, it's just not the right moment, or you just want to freshen up in between showers. And so for that, obviously, the baby wipe comes in super handy. We try to buy biodegradable. This one is not, but we do our best when we can.
Another way to do it is grab a rag, wet it down just enough, put a little bit of soap on it, have another rag for drying, rub yourself down with the soap and the water, get yourself nice and clean, and then take a dry rag and wipe yourself down.
And sometimes all you really need to do is wash your face at night and you'll feel so much fresher.
I motorboated that towel.
You look very fresh.
Thank you.
Hack number 5. The fireball. What is this? What the hell is this? Made in the US, made by firefighters. It is an extinguisher in a ball, and what you do is that when you see a fire or a flame, you throw it directly. There's no fumbling with the notches or anything. Or if this is in flames, it will explode on its own and extinguish the flames. A must-have for any small space and a van.
for all of you ProMaster drivers, the seat is high, the wife is short. We got a DeWalt toolbox here to give her something to put her feet on. And I put a little rubber mat. It's glued on there, kinda. So
Good
she can
enough.
put her feet on there. Good enough. Let's see, let's more coffee.
Which hack was your favorite? Let us know in the comments below.
And if you have your own super great hacks for full-time van life, we want to know them because maybe we can use them.
Hacks are always helpful.
So be sure to check out the next video because we've got way more tips on how to live and love full-time van life.
We're gonna roll right into the next video.
We'll see you there.
Come on, come along.